I'm standing about 8 feet away, so the vehicle presents itself pretty nice from this distance. It's when you get like from like maybe 2 to 3 feet away is when you'll start seeing some of the what I call minor cosmetic blemishes. But I just wanted you to have an idea of how it looked from this distance. So I'm gonna start closing in now. 5, 3, 2 now. So this is when we'll start seeing some of the little blemishes here. So we got some chipped paint here, right around the lens area. Chrome is in pretty good shape. Didn't see any cracks in it at all, or no dents here. But let me just continue on. Here in the front nose area. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so just you can see where it's giving you a little bit of attention there on the chrome. Right, this is all nice and solid, good. Same here on the corner there as well. All right, there is a dent here on the left one, and also I have still photos of everything too. So this is just kind of in addition to that. Some paint chips here, right? The paint itself, it's smooth to the touch when I run my hand across it. I'd like to see if there's any waviness as well. So it's pretty straightforward there. Okay, pushing out a little bit here. Let's get some paint meter readings now. Start off with the center. This meter here reads in the thousandths of an inch. So we got 6.5 thousandths of an inch, 7.5, 17, 5.5, and 5. So far looking pretty good. It's when we see a reading of 19.7 specifically, that's gonna be an indication of body filler work. How much, we don't know. You'd actually have to sand it down to bare metal to figure that out, but at least it tells us where it's at. Here, again, this right here, we can see where the paint is chipped. Some more readings here, 10.5, 13. Okay, so here's our first reading, 19.7. So more than likely there's some body filler use here. And then you can see where it's blemished as well in that area. I looked at the left front wheel. DOT's 2011, showing the manufacture date. And these are 185 15s. And I've already ran my fingers through the spokes just to see if anything felt loose. So that was good. Also like to get a shot of the wheel well area. Right, I like to try to hit as many angles as I can when I'm inspecting the vehicle, so that way I take pictures, I do the videos, and then my visual inspection as well. Right, looking at the side, I always like to check for waviness, dents, or dings when doing this. Get some more readings here. Another cosmetic blemish there. Okay, high readings there. Sorry about that. 3.5. and 4.5. I looked at the windshield. Looks like no obvious cracks. There is a chip right here, right there in the center. And while I'm here, I like to look at the dash, and it looks decent from this angle. And I still need to look at it from the inside. Here, we'll get some rooftop readings here: 3.5, 4.5, 6, and 5.5. Just run my hand really quick. Don't feel any waviness, so feels pretty good. Okay, the glass, didn't see any scratches there. There's some light scratches here, and I took some still photos of that. And I also got the insignias on the glass here and here as well. All right, door panels, I can still analyze those when I'm at my desk, but let's get some readings. 5, and some body filler around here as well. Left quarter panel, 6. More body filler. There's a dent right here, or a ding. I try to capture it out with a still photo at the right angle, so we'll see if that comes out. 4.5, 15, 6, 6, the pillar, 5, good. Left rear wheel, okay, 185 15s. Same production, 2011. Let's get the wheel well. I may be getting more tired than anything right now. And again, I've already checked the spokes. None of them felt loose. So some more blemishing here. It looks like it's underneath the clear coat. And some more right there. Another view here. Checking the panels, see how they look. All right. No obvious issues here with the left side bumper trim. Chrome looks like it's in decent shape here. And here looks like it's a scratch or something. And I got still photos of that. Get some more readings. 12.5, 12, 5. Okay. Let's take another look here. Let's get a view of the roof line as well. And I still have to review this myself. And that's part of the two-step process. I'm here doing the physical inspection, capturing all the photos and video. And then part two is we'll be at my desk, and that's actually analyzing the photos, blowing them up, lightening them up as well on those photos that come out too dark, and use grid lines as reference marks for the panel alignment. Right quarter panel, 5, 6, good glass, good shape here. Okay, same thing here, and let's get the wheel well. And I've already, again, checked the spokes here, and they all seem tight, or nothing was obvious as far as feeling kind of loose. All right, moving on. Door's got some chips here. Got some readings here, 4.5, 19.7. Those are those body filler readings. Looks like it's been chipped here and touched up. Okay, 5.5, 11, 5, 5, chip here, and some more little chips here that haven't been touched up yet. Okay, and then looking at the windshield on this side and the dash. Here's a view of the dash. And then the glass. Seals are kind of dried up here a little bit. I'm not going to touch them. They seem kind of brittle, so I don't want to mess with those. And then final view of the roof line here. I think I remember if I got these readings, I'll just do it. 4 and 4. Again, just kind of running my hand across the paint finish. Don't feel any waviness. Feels pretty straight. Okay. Do one final look here, and then moving on. We're going to be starting here for the second time. Earlier, we ran it for about 30 seconds just to move it, so this is what it's like. So it fires right up. All right, so what I'm looking at here, I'm just checking the exhaust here for smoke. I saw a little something come out on initial startup, but then it cleared up right away. Let's take a quick look at the gauges here. And we're gonna let this thing warm up here, and then yeah, I'll let it run for a while here. Yeah. All right, so the car's been running for about 5 minutes now. I'm gonna leave it on the choke for a little bit longer, see if it does a little better. But right now she's still cold-blooded here. Just looking at the gauges here. Oil just, seems a little low right there, but just reading about 8, I believe. The fuel gauge about half, amperage is bouncing around. And then we'll keep an eye on the water temperature. And let me take that back here. We got some new gauges here. Oil pressure above 40 there, that's better. And then I'll come back and take a look. You can see where the choke is set right now. All right, going in the engine bay here area. All right, so it just sounds pretty tight, humming nicely. I always like to get a shot of the pulleys, make sure they're not wobbling. And I've already looked at the coolant already. It might be too late to open it, we'll see right now. But I was like, okay, that's good. So you see the fluid's nice condition. I don't see any signs of cross-contamination. And also at that point, I like to check to see or make sure it's not bubbling. So internally it looks good. Check the oil level already. As nice as it gets. All right, let's walk around. I got the data plate already. And I made every attempt to try to get that engine number. I'll have to review my pictures, but without disassembling stuff, I don't think we would get that shot. And then again, I got the numbers here, my numbers here, numbers on the head. Let's take another look at the exhaust here. Still blowing nice and clean here. And I'm gonna let it run longer before I take the choke off. All right, so we've been road testing here for about 2 miles now. We're getting on the freeway, going through first and second, third gear. When it's cold, the clutch chatters quite a bit, but as we drove that 2 or 3 miles, it's gotten a little better. When he shifts, he's catching the gears somewhat. I apologize for a lot of background noise, but it does track straight when we took the hands off the steering wheel. The speedometer is kind of floating around, but it's not giving an accurate reading. RPM is reading about 2,500 RPMs, and here's the oil pressure increasing. So we're scooting along pretty quick. I don't see any shimmy coming from the steering. When he's applying the brakes, I don't see any pulsations or anything overbearing, I should say, as far as pulsation. So it seems to scoot along pretty well. We'll continue the road test, and then if anything comes up, I'll be sure to report it.